Good afternoon, student friends. I once again welcome you to the online lecture of BSc third year analytical chemistry. In last lecture, we have learned about the potable water quality standard. In this lecture, we are going to learn about the topic analysis of water, in which methods of measurement of water quality parameters, that is physical parameters, pH and conductivity. So let's begin with this. The methods of measurement of water quality parameters. There are two types of water quality parameters: physical parameters and chemical parameters, which is going to measure by using different methods. So what is mean by physical parameters? The physical parameters includes pH, conductivity measurement and total dissolved solid. And in chemical parameters, the chemical parameters includes the temporary and permanent hardness, dissolved oxygen, chemical oxygen demand and biochemical oxygen demand. So let's learn one by one, that is what the physical parameters for the physical quality parameters for water. So first one is the conductivity. How this conductivity of water affects when the water gets polluted. So the conductivity of the water is measured by means of the different methods. So first, the electrical conductivity or conductance of a solution is the reciprocal of resistance is according to the Ohm's law. So according to Ohm's law, conductance C is inversely proportional to resistance. So the electrical conductivity of conductance of solution is the reciprocal of resistance. See here what conductance is a reciprocal of resistance. So conductivity is a measure of mobility of different ions in the solution. Whatever the mobility of ions, there is the change in the mobility of ions results in the change in the conductance of the solution also. So it is the electrical conductance of the solution. So it is denoted by the letter C and expressed in terms of the reciprocal of Ohm's unit, that is what Ohm inverse, and in terms of the moves or Ohm inverse. So conductance C is equal to, or C is inversely proportional to 1 by R. It is the unit is Ohm inverse or moves. So what is the significance? It is known that water may contain varying amount of soluble salts such as carbonate, bicarbonate, sulfates. So water contains carbonates, bicarbonates and sulfate, nitrate, etc. salt of the alkali, alkaline and alkaline earth metals and other metals. Mainly the soluble salts in water are the salts of sodium, potassium, calcium and magnesium are there. So conductivity of water sample depend upon the amount of soluble salt present in it. If the soluble salt increases, the conductivity also increases. The conductivity of water is directly proportional to the amount of soluble salts in water. Higher is the conductivity of the water, higher will be the amount of dissolved soluble salts present in the water. So it is directly proportional to the amount of soluble salt. So conductivity of water is equal to concentration of soluble salt in water, or directly proportional to the concentration of soluble salt in water. Hence, by measuring the conductivity of water, it is possible to find out the degree of pollution of water due to the soluble salt. So a conductivity of water is directly proportional to the concentration of soluble salts in water, which is directly proportional to the degree of pollution of water. So this is about the hence the conductivity is a measure of the degree of pollution of water due to the soluble salts and electrolyte present in the water. Means by measuring the conductivity, electrical conductivity, we can able to detect how much pollution is there in the water, or how water is polluted, how much amount of water is polluted, what amount of pollutants are present in the given water. So whatever the pollution increases, the electrical conductivity also increases, because the concentration of the soluble salt increases due to the pollution. Then what is the method used for the measuring the conductance? or electrical conductivity. So conductivity is measured by the conductivity meter with deep type conductivity cell. The conductivity is expressed in terms of specific conductance K moves per centimeter. So this is what firstly what the conductivity is measured by means of the conductivity meter by dipping the deep type of the conductivity cell. So calibration of conductometer. Firstly first we are going to measure the conductivity. First step is to calibrate the given conductometer. Leave the conductivity cell in the beaker with 0.0005 molar KCl solution having conductivity that is standard 605 4 micromoles per centimeter inverse or 654 micromoles per centimeter inverse. Connect the leads of the cell to conductometer and calibrate the conductometer. The meter should show the conductivity value about 654 micromoles per centimeter. So this is about the calibration of the conductometer. Firstly take the hot water and measure, calibrate the given conductometer by means of using 0.0005 molar KCl solution which has the conductivity 654 micromoles per centimeter. Then measurement of conductivity of water. Dip the conductivity cell in the beaker containing water sample. Connect the leads of the cell to conductometer. Note down the temperature of water. Measure the conductivity and take the observed conductance value of water. So simple, it is what a simple conductometric determination of the conductance by simply dipping cells in the water at the given temperature. So conductivity of water at 25 degrees Celsius is equal to observed conductance into cell constant into what temperature factor. So we will get the conductivity of water. So determination of pH of water is the second physical parameter. That is what is pH. It is negative logarithm of the H plus ion concentration. What is the definition of pH? The negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration of water is termed as the pH of water. So the pH ranges from the 0 to 14 and from 7 to 1 0 it is what the acidic solution, from 7 to 14 it is the basic solution. See here, this is from at the 7 it is neutral, from 7 to 0 the acidity increases, from 7 to 10 the basicity increases. So the pH scale, the practical pH scale extends over 0 a very acidic pH to 14 a very basic pH with a middle value that is with the middle value that is pH 7 is what the corresponding to the exact neutral pH. So what is the significance? It is a measure of acidity or basicity of the sample solution. But in fact the alkalinity and the acidity of the sample solution expressed in total source or buffering capacity of the sample. How? So there, as the pH value represents the instantaneous concentration of the hydrogen ion, because it helps in the measuring the pH, or that it is measure of the capacity of it is measure of the acidity or basicity of the sample solution. But in fact the alkalinity and acidity of the sample solution expressed in the total reserve or buffering capacity of the sample, where as the pH value represents the instantaneous concentration of hydrogen ion. So from this we will get the concentration of hydrogen ion. So method of determination. The pH of water sample or sewage sample can be measured by colorimetric method or by electromeric method using a glass and calomel electrode system. So the colorimetric method using an indicator is the suitable only when the a rough estimation of pH is desired. So, with the help of what colorimeter and using what the colorimetric method using an indicator is suitable only when rough estimation of pH is desired. If we want to measure the pH roughly, then the colorimetric method is used. Thus, for accurate determination of pH of water sample, the electromeric method using glass calomel electrode system is commonly employed, because we will get the correct result by means of the glass calomel electrode. The principle of determination of pH by electromeric method. So, if you want to measure the pH of the solution by means of what accurate, then use the electromeric method by using what the calomel and glass electrode. So, what is the principle of determination of pH by electromeric method? Several electrodes have been suggested for the electromeric method of determination of pH of water. Though the hydrogen gas electrode is recognized as a primary standard, the glass electrode in the combination of saturated calomel electrode as a reference electrode is the most common electrode system used for the determination of pH of water. So, there are many electrodes that were suggested for the determination of pH of the water, but the standard hydrogen electrode or glass electrode and the calomel electrode